Hello, come wash some vegetables with me using my Kangen machine. So fruits and vegetables, I should say, but I just picked these up from my local farmer's market, all organic produce. But you could see there is some, they feel a little bit grainy. The carrots have a little bit of dirt on them. And so we're gonna use this 11.5 pH water to first clean them, and then this 9.5 water to rinse them off. And both of these functions are just from my Kangen machine. So let's go ahead and get started. So I'm going to show you how I make the 11.5 water with the Kangen because it's not super clear. So there's this 2.5 function and it says strong acidic water. So a good thing to note about the Kangen machine is all the pH, high pH water is going to come out the top spout. So that's going to be your drinking water, your 9.5. This bottom spout here is kind of like your wastewater, but in this case, this is where all of your strong acidic water will come out. So the 2.5 especially is really good for disinfecting. I use it as a mouth rinse as well. I also use it for my natural dyes with an iron bath. So I'm going to show you how I kind of use the 11.5 to fill up here for the fruits and veg, and then I put the 2.5 in here, or I save it in this little jar to use for a mouth rinse, hand sanitizer, all of that stuff. So it'll say strong acidic water, and then we'll go ahead and turn it on just a little bit, and it'll start to beep at you because it wants to make sure you're not going to drink it. You'll notice it's working when you feel this. When you feel this and it's a little bit slimy. So I'll go ahead and put that right there in that, and I'll put the acidic into my natural dye. And I'll just let those fill up. So first off, I'll just put these plums in here. They look beautiful. And just go ahead and give them a little swirl. They don't need to soak too long. Just kind of clean them off a little bit, give them a little whirl. This 11.5 is really great at attaching itself to like grease, so like pesticides and oil-based products, and kind of just cleaning those off with little to no effort. So it's been about 30 seconds with these guys in here. So I'm gonna go ahead and take them out and just transfer them to the 9.5 to rinse. All right, and then next, have my heirloom tomato. Go ahead and plop it in there with an apple and 4 pears. And I just use the same water, and again, I'll just go ahead and swirl, leave them in for 30 seconds, and then rinse off. So after these are rinsed, I'll just take them and put them on my drying mat. Like that. And then move on and take the pears and the tomato and apple and go ahead and rinse them off in the 9.5. And I'll just keep the process going. This is a great way to just ensure your produce is as clean as it can be. You can see the water starting to get a little yellow and murky. And then throw in the carrots. Let those soak for a second. Let's see how they do. Mince the basil. So with the carrots, you can really see how the water is just really cleaning them and just helping me easily remove and you can really start to see how much the water is getting off. If you compare the two waters, it does get off a little bit of the pigment from the carrot, so I always do pigmented items last. And these carrots are organic, so and carrots are usually a little bit dirtier just because they do have all the dirt on them. They feel way smoother. Give them a little shake. And take our dirty carrots and put them, or our clean carrots, and rinse them off. Add them to our pile. So now you can really see how this water is pretty dirty. Carrot stems in there. Get those out. So, definitely murky water. I'm gonna go ahead and replenish it and clean the strawberries. So again, the pH might get out some pigment, but it also gets off any pesticides, any oil-based products that might be on your fruit, either from like spraying or just from the groundwater or from the soil. So it's always important to just give your veggies and fruits a little bit of a clean. You could see it gets off a lot right away from the strawberries. It's like completely dark right away. And you can really just see how much like dirt and pigment it got off with the 11.5 fresh water. And then we'll just go ahead and rinse in here. You can see it's not changing the color of this water. Let's give a little rinse. And then I'll just put back in this container to dry. And I'll transfer to a glass container for storing later on. You can see the difference in the waters here. Literally wild. And then here are the beautiful washed and clean veggies and fruits. Vibrant, full of life. And it's so nice knowing that whenever I want to cook or eat something, or my daughter wants to eat something, I know it's clean and I know it's washed and safe, completely safe to eat. I've been really enjoying doing prep like this just when I do my fruit and veg shopping. That way I don't have to clean throughout the week my produce, because I find that if I don't do it like this, it just doesn't get done. And again, it's so easy. So, hope you enjoyed.